All right, so it appears that Tyler, the Creator, is rolling out on us. He teases a new album for Monday, July 21st, called Don't Tap the Glass. So this is what we got so far. Tyler done a Chromacopia show in Brooklyn where he, at the end of the show, teases Don't Tap the Glass. This is what he says.
Brooklyn. Don't tap the glass.
Yeah.
And I hope you find your way home.
Yeah, so he says, don't tap the glass, and I hope you find your way home. Pitchfork reports that the concert was at the Barclays Center. There was a large Tyler-like figure in a box that said, don't tap the glass, as people were leaving the stadium. And if you go to the don'ttaptheglass.com, you will see vinyl and merch and CDs. So it would appear that we are getting an album. This is a box set, bundle set. It appears Tyler's dropping an album, which to me is a little shocking because Tyler just put out Chromacopia. Chromacopia is not even a year old. So the idea that he's rolling out another album, I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, I'm all for great music. We got new Raekwon, we got new Clips, we got Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, we got Tyler dropping. We got more stuff coming from Nas later in the year and Mass Appeal. So I'm all for this. So here on the website, it says number 1. So these are like rules, I guess, right? Body movement, no sitting still. So does this mean that we're getting more of an upbeat album? No sitting still. I mean, with Tyler albums, you don't really know what you're going to get because he gives us so many different looks on each album. It feels like every album he's reinventing himself. So is this album more so hype? Maybe we got some West Coast. I'm gonna get to that later. Rule number 2, only speak in glory. Leave your baggage at home. So basically positivity only. So does this tie in with the, upbeat dancey songs that we're going to get? I don't know. And number 3, don't tap the glass. Now I'm interested to understand what don't tap the glass means. What does this mean? And here we can see the box set. There's Tyler in this kind of like box, which represents don't tap the glass. I don't know what he means by this. Does this mean like when he's in the booth, don't tap on the glass, when he's recording? Is this like a more of a metaphor or figurative language where it's more commentary on him as a celebrity being like, yo, don't press on me too much. Like I'm human. Like you don't need to tap on the glass. Like I'm at the zoo. Like I'm here. I'm human and it's annoying. Like I have feelings just like you. I don't know what he's getting at. And that's the great thing about Tyler and his music. You guys know, you watch my channel, I'm not really the hugest fan of Tyler's music. Even during the Odd Future days, there were always people in Odd Future I liked more than Tyler. Mellow Hype, Earl, Frank Ocean, he just wasn't my favorite rapper. But what I do appreciate is that he's giving us something different every album. So I actually done something that I usually don't do, which is I bought a Tyler album. I ain't bought a Tyler album since Goblin, which is his first studio album. I bought this and I am a little anxious because I don't know what I'm getting. I haven't heard in single. We don't know where he's going with this. I don't even know if I'm going to like this album, but I do support Tyler, like his style, his heart for music. So I say, you know what, let me just go ahead and support the bro one time. So anyway, let me get to my expectations of what I want out this album. I would like to hear Tyler give us, because he always gives us something new, right? Something fresh. We ain't really heard Tyler on super West Coast beats. So hold on, let me put on the right hat for this. We ain't heard Tyler on, his super West Coast vibe, right? So I would like to hear Tyler on some West Coast joints. Tyler did the whole Hey Now remix, the remix of Kendrick's Hey Now, and that was fire. So I know Tyler remember all the love that he got for doing that and how natural he sounded on that. Yo, run that back one time. Let's give us some West Coasty. And in the West Coast beats, it kind of falls in line with what he's saying on the website. Body movement, no sitting still. A lot of West Coast beats, very funky, borrows heavily from funk, especially the G-Funk era. I don't know, maybe can we get some of that? I'm saying what I would like to hear. Y'all can let me know what y'all expectations are. I would like to hear Tyler on some West Coast joints, but more importantly, I want to hear Tyler not rap over his own beats. I like that Tyler produces his own joints, right? But just for this one album, I would like to hear Tyler, yo, call up DJ Dahi, call up Mustard, call up Hit Boy, call up Soundwave, call up Tay Beast. You know what I mean? Give us like a mixtape look, because we don't really get mixtapes nowadays. Call up some of these West Coast producers like I just named Cardo. I don't know if Cardo's from the West Coast, but he got that feel, he got that sound. Call some of them up, you know, and put your bars on that. And then the next album, get back to producing your own stuff. You know what I mean? I just would like to hear Tyler in that universe. Hop over someone else's beats, let go of the reins of the production, still curate the album. We want Tyler to curate the albums because this is, to me, Tyler's curation is the biggest selling point. This is like his biggest advantage. This is what he's most talented at, to me, more than rapping, more than producing. He's a very great curator, right? He curated an entire group, Odd Future. Still curated, but let's see what the other producers, what you sound like over these other productions, right? I think Tyler kind of did that on Call Me If You Get Lost. But yo, West Coast version though, you know what I mean? So anyways, it really doesn't matter what he does because I already bought the album. I only bought the vinyl because I've spent too much on music. I bought the Clips joint. Y'all see my Clips joint? I bought the Clips joint. I bought what did I just buy? I bought something. What did I just buy? I bought the Clips. I bought, oh yeah, the Tyler. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm still debating if I want to buy the Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs, the Alfredo joint. But yeah, I had to support Tyler. So let me know what y'all think. What would y'all like to hear from this album? And what do you think Don't Tap the Glass means? Is it more commentary on him as a celebrity? Like, yo, don't prod me. Don't infringe on me, right? Or is it about him being in a booth? Like, yo, don't tap on the glass in the booth? Because it seems like he's just listing rules for the studio or rules for the concert, right? We don't really know what we're getting, but it appears it's an album, right? Because he's rolling it out like an album. So I don't know. I'm excited. Great music dropping. I'm 2025. We've had some really dull years for music recently. We had a peak in 2018 where we had so many great projects drop, and then we just kind of been dull since then. So I like that 2025, we kind of picking up the pace. And I think a lot of people were waiting until the whole Kendrick and Drake thing blew over before they dropped their album. I feel like a lot of people was holding on to their albums because it's kind of like for my video game heads, right? I love video game analogies. If you ain't noticed yet, it's like when the industry thought GTA 6 was dropping in 2025. A lot of gaming companies, a lot of developers, they did not want to drop their game anywhere around the same time period as GTA 6. Because one, you're not going to sell as much, you're not going to have as much online activity because everyone's going to be playing GTA 6. The Kendrick and Drake thing was GTA 6. I feel like a lot of people was holding on to their albums, not Tyler, because Tyler did drop during that time. He dropped Chromacopia and moved like 300,000 units in 1 week. But a lot of people, it seemed like they just did not want to drop during the Kendrick and Drake thing. It was GTA 6. Now it's like we getting some drops. So yeah, exciting. I love when a lot of music's dropping. I start spending way too much on albums, but the way that I pace myself, I don't buy the bundles. I'll just buy like a CD or I'll buy a vinyl. So yeah, that's the way and it's not that expensive either. It's $30, but that's kind of the way that I tell myself that I'm not doing a bad thing, right? YOLO, you only live once, right? So anyways, that's all I got for today. Let me know what your expectations for this album is. What would you like to hear? Who would you like to hear on the album? Obviously, we need a Pusha T feature. We need Malice on this joint. We need Kendrick on this joint. We need all the usual suspects of the past year on this joint. But my thing is more so the production. More than I want features, specific features. Obviously, I would like to hear new Kendrick verses anytime we can get them. New clips, new Pusha T, Malice is always welcome. But my thing more so is the production. DJ Dahi, Hit Boy, Soundwave. I'm saying all this like as if Tyler can change, is going to hear this and listen to me. Like the album's done already, right? I'm just saying what I would like to hear. So let me know what y'all think. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.